So we're on session 18, and we're going to start with wrapping up session 17 with the conflict Ren and An Daar have to deal with.
What?
Yeah.
What about Penn? She was all like dying. How unfair and selfish was that?
I know.
She should be penalised.
Yeah!
I'll double the conflict you get. Who wants to go first? An Daar or...
You definitely lost.
See when I break into song? When I break into song, I break into a rendition.
You renegade.
Do we have a
D10 to
D10?
get lucky?
A D10? D10?
No, I don't have a D10.
Oh my god.
I didn't bring any shit of my shit
No,
because
I don't know. I've got
I'm
one.
useful.
We are doing that tonight.
I have an app.
It's okay, she's got these.
You got D10?
Somewhere.
She's got this.
She's got this.
She's got the D.
Probably not the thing you want to be saying.
Probably not.
Are you saying you got the D or something?
Oh, there's a D100. That'll do. Just take the 0 away.
I can't do this. It's maths.
So you go first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Those are for rolling on. So,
Are they?
your conflict score
Dan, dan, dan.
is 5.
5. Okay, right.
That's 10.
That's 10.
So you got by 5?
Jesus.
Every time!
You roll the dice.
What are you on now? 70?
70?
Guess what that means? 1 away from light side Paragon. Light side
hold on.
Paragon.
Hold on.
He's gonna shoot you with a pair of guns.
Oh my god.
That's ridiculous.
Why am I going down? I'm trying to be good, you're going to be a good dick.
Well, he's taken all the good luck out of that dice now.
Half the dice ones, you just use that.
Every time as well.
I know.
Right, Stephen. 4.
Ooh. Nice.
6.
Yay!
You go up by 2.
1, then 2. Next time
first
it'll be
top.
3. And then it'll be like minus 100. Fucked, but
That'll be the season 2 finale.
yeah.
One more session. Save Stephen. Until the end of the session.
It's almost like someone with like a triggering mechanic, like, you know, if you take like, is it terminally ill from necessary evil, you have to like pick a card at the start of every session, and then you might just die that session.
It looks stunned.
How do you feel?
As terrified as I was to begin with.
What are you on now? 37?
30. 38.
38?
Because I was 35, but then I went up by 1 to the 36.
And maybe next time you'll go up by 3.
Yeah.
You marked up your new conflict score? And not your conflict score, your
Why am I
score.
stuck
Yes.
in this place?
Yeah, 17.
And he keeps going up!
I'm stuck in the grey. You always want to be grey, but you're just constantly going up, and I'm just like, please.
Technically, he's grey until one more point. But he's on the better side of the grey than you are.
Is there a better side?
I'm a darker shade of grey.
Oh, so, do you want to roll Destiny now that I've remembered?
Yeah, we fucked it last time.
Yep. Who's
Like
tracking
that.
this?
Not sure. I have the little things.
Well, wait, actually. Gib. Right, so we'll go around in a circle. One
black.
black. Like this. Oh my god.
Save us.
Save us, Ren. You are my heart. You are our heart. God damn it, that was scary.
Woo! The heart of the rose. You're the thorns.
All
He's the smell. I'm the body.
I will be.
you made it sound like that was an insult. You're the smell of a rose.
Enjoy
You
this
smell it,
aromatic you can.
If you smell it, you smell the rose, the smell of the outside.
You smell it, it's each pal.
I think that's the outside near the roses that smells of that. Oh my god, I can't believe how tense that was.
I at least with 4, I couldn't have went full dark side.
Oh, don't get me wrong.
Well, if you
I
roll a
tracked
10,
everything you did, and he did, and tried to weigh out what number seemed fair by comparison.
Did I get less?
Yeah.
And yet,
Why were you making me seem like I was so bad?
I didn't. I asked you. You made yourself seem
that's what
that
he
way.
does. Gets in your head.
She helps him. She's such a wee bit.
At least you host every week for us and
Yeah, I know. Like, and also ran a session for you.
comfortable and
Oh.
Yeah, a session where she decided she would kill her
herself.
best friend.
Like, she put her life in your hands. Who would do that? A mad woman. Yeah, she's mad and she's coach. We don't want that.
You know how you don't love me? Well, I'm dying.
Let's go out and some shit.
Oh.
So, Narshada
Is it night?
usually is.
I'm going to sleep.
Um,
I just did nothing.
I'm meditating for us.
okay, really?
I'm an elf now.
Awesome.
I sleep for 2 weeks.
While you're meditating, can you roll discipline?
Yeah. I'm not rolling. See something from the joke. I'm not rolling anymore. Did that once.
Yep.
Changed the entire course of the game.
You don't want something in your head?
Maybe.
I got a whole page of NPCs.
I've not one if you want it.
Sharesies.
Why can't we
Be friends.
Okay.
Why can't we be friends?
So 2 weeks is passing. What did you do for 2 weeks in Narshada? I know you meditated and I know you recovered.
Yep.
And by that I mean An Daar meditated and Penn recovered and probably everybody else recovered. Everyone's healed.
Oh my god, I feel great.
Excellent.
Right, we hit a save point. It's healed. Oh fuck.
Also, you find a room with loads of health packs and loads of guns and ammo.
Really?
No.
Is it a pistol? Is it a pistol?
Would
Did
it
you
matter?
get a gun?
No, I've got a knife now.
Suddenly, sorry,
I don't have a gun
yet. Somehow.
I'll get another gun.
Well, they control the spice, don't they?
Right, okay.
Whoa.
Used to
Solid.
do the thing yous were doing.
I'll calibrate the ship.
That was just finding parts.
There we go. That you shut. We're not even near a ship. I don't know what we're going to calibrate, but something's going to blow up.
So, Jhones filled in as a part-time mechanic at the local spaceport.
Well,
Every ship that flies away just explodes. And she's like, her drink on the balcony. Yeah, another one of mine.
Fireworks.
As she tags up her kill count on the Emancipator.
the local spaceport is now closed down.
Do we even have money anymore?
Yeah.
Would you? But you're.
I'm getting the least money.
Do you?
Paid 18 grand to get the ship fixed.
I still think you have the most.
I've got no money. Steven's got all my money.
Why did you have it?
I don't even know why I looked.
1,700. 1,700 credits.
How much have you actually?
Like 3 grand. Still don't have the most. I'm just fucking with you.
So I know
How much do you have, Naomi?
4 grand.
How do these people have more money? We spend less than they do.
Yeah.
We've got 2 people's worth
I
of
didn't-
money.
You don't have 10,000 because you need to buy the weapons at some point.
Yeah, you.
Or have you?
Take
I-
the 8 grand
like,
away.
Yeah,
You don't spend yet.
I've taken it away.
Oh, okay.
So he has bought,
Yes.
in theory, those weapons.
Yeah.
Yes, I've set that aside.
Aha.
So yes, I have less money. But you still bought a droid?
I know. I bought the lower model.
The mid tier.
Lyra is. Well, Lyra is. Well,
Actually, our weapons were like 16,000
Mhm.
because that's what I put aside from both our money, not just 8,000.
Oh.
So that's why we have
Well, it was 8,000 each, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of your 10,000.
of both our.
So you had 20,000 in there.
And then I think we did something else, which is why I have 1,700. We spent like 300 credits on something.
Cocaine.
Cocaine. Go crazy.
Some
Right.
cocaine in Limerick. The first 2 lines were alright, but then it started getting sharp.
So what?
I don't think Jhones gets that reference.
Being punished.
Oh my. Is that a tumbleweed I
That was a double dart, Stephen. What are you doing with that double dart?
That double dart was for you.
Really?
Yeah, that was the response to your punish.
I need to be graded a wee bit more. I mean, it's like...
So, for 2 weeks, what did Penn do for 2 weeks while recovering? For about a week of that.
So like it would take a week for her to be able to get up and everything.
Week to be fully, like, you know, to be, reasonably okay and functional. 2 weeks is you're back to normal.
Alright. I think she'd probably just be keeping her ear to the ground about what's going on in Narshadan generally.
Remember, you had Lyra to mess about with. No.
That's true. I wasn't thinking of Lyra. Probably. Oh, I know what she's doing. She's trying to work out what's wrong with the compats. I'm clever.
Well, I've got a notebook for these types of things.
Yeah, so she would keep.
No, I don't.
She would be splitting her time. She'd be keeping an ear out on what's going on in Narshadan if there's been any.
Do you want paper to write stuff down?
Let's go on and other things. I can't believe I forgot my notepad.
Need a pen.
What session are we on?
18. I'm sure we are.
Yeah, so she'd be keeping her ear out specifically for any problems with like the Empire or any. I'm trying to think how to phrase it because there was.
Yeah, no bother, keep going.
Because she noticed the message about people wanting to take on the huts.
Mm-hmm.
She's just kind of slowly paying attention to see if there's any more. She probably wouldn't expect to find any more about that, but just to see if there's any more things that they should leave very quickly because something's about to go down.
Okay, can you be slightly more specific?
Probably not. Well, no, the main thing she would be looking out for would be Empire movement.
The thing is, I know exactly how vague it has to be though, that's the thing.
Yeah, I think she would be keeping an ear out for Empire movement.
Right.
And just whenever a signal,
Up at the Empire?
like she got, and whenever there was any
Keep going.
distraction.
It's just you forgot about the Empire in a Star Wars game.
How do you forget about it?
Because we're not had anything to do with it.
That's why she's like, we ended up in this mess because of the Empire, who still won.
This mesh?
This match. I'm turned into Sean Connery apparently. And when,
the gumdrop on top of this.
because they found the message about taking on the huts in a bounty, didn't, and a bounty message, should be just kind of keeping an eye out for things like that to see if there's any more.
Okay, cool. That bounty's still floating around. That's not like, obviously no one's cashed that in. It's still an active bounty. The message is still the same.
Okay.
Through it
So
as
it's
well.
not changed. So.
Nothing.
Can we burn people and change the dental records? That's the thing, right?
5 conflict.
20.
Just one actually, you need some light side.
It's just not like a pity conflict.
Petty conflict.
I don't think we can get one conflict anymore.
Is that important?
And I always get conflict for just calling them the Force now.
Yeah.
So trust me, I'll get conflict somewhere.
Yeah, and the other thing she'd be doing is trying to find out what's going wrong with the compads and. Yeah.
Cool. So you want to tinker with the compad? Cool. Do you want to tinker with the software first, or do you want to tinker with the hardware?
Software.
Cool. Looking for something specific?
She is trying to find what's generating the messages.
Cool. Yeah. Do you want to just roll me a computer's check, please? I don't know. Hard.
Okay.
And I'm upgrading it. Flip it into the mind.
Flip it!
He gets to do it.
You flipped it the wrong way.
I don't know.
Did we not have 2 light?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did have 2 light.
So did you not flip one of his dark to light?
Yeah, we put one in dark light.
Do you? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, no, I know what I was thinking, but it was wrong.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I seriously doubted I was correct. You made me doubt myself.
Is that the right difficulty?
If that's your computers.
Yeah.
That's it.
God, triumph, but failure.
Oh.
Failure and
Failure, a threat, and a triumph.
Yeah.
Pretty good roll.
interesting narrative one.
Okay, cool. Thanks. What would you like any ideas for what the triumph could be?
Sexy.
Because I have.
Yeah, go for it, your turn.
Okay, cool. So the whole thing, you've been tinkering around with the compad. Obviously, you obviously had various messages on 2 different compads. Do you have both, or was it just one you were looking through?
I think I still had yours because you told me to fix it, didn't you? Yeah, so.
Fix this!
So yeah, I'm not touched Serendipity's one. I've still got it, but I'm working on my one.
Okay, cool. So as you kind of pull apart the kind of the coding of it, to try and almost trace how messages got to you and whatnot, and as you remember from last time you did this, you found out that you'd sent yourself the messages.
That's just what she's still finding.
Nope, that's not. It's different now.
Okay.
There's a message.
Is it the same one?
No.
Oh.
But I'll tell you about that when we come back to you.
Okay.
Because I want things to just kind of happen.
Sure.
I just want to catch everyone up to the timeline and then we'll come back.
Okay.
So, probably about, I don't know, midway through the last of 2 weeks, let's say. This is happening in, however long a week is in Narshada. Stephen, 2 weeks, what were you doing? She was recovering quite heavily for the first week and now is pretty much sat in her bed tinkering away with computers the last week. Okay, so Serendipity Jhones?
Scared.
Can I have done like a very kind of low cost bounty, just like local criminal or something?
Roll me Underworld knowledge and give me an average check on that, and you can have a boost because it's Narshada.
Okay. Underworld. She was born slippy. But my underworld is 1 and 1.
A boost? For it being Narshada. I feel that's fair.
Right.
And you've spent
2 for intellect, 1 because I have a rank. Average is 2 purple. Make it so. Failure.
No, you could not have done a bounty.
Okay.
You do have 2 advantage.
2 advantage.
Yeah.
Can I find out about a good bounty outside of Narshada, but we don't have a ship?
Yeah, sure. We'll work on that and we'll get you a bounty that you can maybe propose to the group.
Right.
Cool. Let me just track that.
I was wondering what was going on there. It looked like Stephen was like pulling some G's or something, like from a distance. Just like
Nah, my G string was right in the
doing a wee crack or something.
closer.
So, let's go back to Ren. What were you doing for 2 weeks? What the first week while Penn was...
Okay,
Kill the
at
puppies.
some point in the first week, I go to An Daar and go, you
crossing
know?
the streams?
You know?
Yeah, it's what? It's complicated, but I guess I spoke to her twin in the crystal.
Where are you when you are having this conversation?
Probably in one of the rooms in nowhere. Where it's a bit on the
We're
road,
still
so
in
not
the big room that we got. She's unconscious, mostly.
So you're having this during the first week where she'd be recovering him?
Yeah.
Cool. And Jhones is out on the streets
Yeah.
looking for work.
Kids on the beat. Kids on the street. Beat kids. Beat kids.
Hello, fellow kids.
So into slavery, given that your history of being a kid?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're in the room, assumedly alone, with Lyra.
And 2 others.
I can't confirm or deny. And EJ painted like the wallpaper.
One's got the other one in a headlock in the corner.
They're at it again. You guys.
Come on, Christy.
If you don't stop this,
Slap
I'm
it.
turning this head around.
So,
No, he's mine.
let's go back. So we're in the room.
Okay, so yeah, I meditated on the crystal, and I was brought inside it again. I was back on Rishi. I spoke to a woman / witch, and she explained to me that ages ago there was this dark spirit on Rishi that was slowly consuming the planet, and when she herself came across it, it eventually tainted her, and her personality split into two, one dark and one light. For a while the darkness consumed her, but she eventually managed to pull it out, and she split, her personality split itself. She herself trapped herself inside the crystal, along with the spirit that's also trapped inside the crystal. But anyway,
No.
that's
No, it's not. It's not.
If this is how An Daar's telling you.
Yeah. Yeah, she's clearly not in the crystal anymore.
And the dark side of her
It's the one that's not in the crystal.
trapped herself inside the box.
I opened the box.
Oh no.
I've been trying to tell you, but she wouldn't let me.
Did she let her?
When I said that I didn't do things, the things that I did, it just
Arm gestures.
just
Arm gestures, waving hands everywhere.
I don't know what to do. I can't use the force. When I call upon it, she taints it.
I would say I improve it.
You would.
I would be looking at. Is she here?
She's
No.
always.
Oh, God damn it. Privacy, woman. Privacy! At least mine is a bit more
Discreet.
discreet, yeah.
you T-Rex.
yours is in the crystal. Mine's is in mummy.
Mummy!
I'll try speak to my witch and see if I can help you somehow, but I don't know how I feel about discussing this too much with you for reasons as I kind of point around the room.
I can see who's the smart one.
Is that fair enough?
Understood.
I'll give you a trusting nod.
Just
Please trust me. Please trust me.
as I go to leave, I just say, if you see me starting to do things that seem out of character, help.
I would nod in agreement.
And I need to know that if there's a chance the spirit could escape, that you'll do what needs to be done.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Oh yeah, no, rather yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I don't want to die.
I prefer you didn't die.
As Ren walks out the door, I would like kind of calm up Serendipity who's out at this time.
Yeah.
Beep-a-doop.
Does she answer?
Yes.
Get a lot of sedatives while you're out. Please.
I already have some.
Oh, fantastic. Can always count on you, Serendipity Jhones. Can always count on you.
She used them, not to much success last session, but she used them. Get better at trying to inject them, because I mean I might be rubbish at detecting you, but which bitch might hit you coming behind you. Oh my god. Serendipity Jhones!
Put them on a bullet.
Oh no, he didn't.
Oh no, she better don't!
No. But no,
Can you rewind the tape so that's not recorded?
it's not a tape. It's not been taped for a long time, Gib. I owe you.
Welcome to the past!
Almost 30, it's a thing in my life.
Okay. So how does Serendipity apply? You've got.
Yeah, I said I got them.
No, what do you need them for? Or
No.
yeah, just yeah, I got that. I got you.
I like that.
Yeah, ask her to
No
get other
question.
things.
Not
Maybe
like
10 tomatoes and an egg.
Eggs are difficult.
I also pretty much know what to do for the next week.
nothing.
No,
Hide-
not nothing.
hiding.
I'm not just going to hide and hope that she goes away. I've seen how that turns out.
I tried that.
Although I did fling a box.
I did fling a box.
Okay, so is that going somewhere?
What, sorry?
Is that going somewhere?
No, I just wanted to get loads of sedatives so I can.
And for? Like, I mean, what's the next part of that?
That was it.
Does it?
That was it. I just wanted sedatives.
Okay.
In case of emergency.
I see. Okay, cool.
Although I need to knock out a Ren.
Okay, cool. Anything else happening in the second week?
I want to see if I can get a job as a delivery boy. As a driver.
Okay.
Like, nothing illegal. To see if someone needs a driver. I can drive. I can do that. That's the skill.
Cool. What are you rolling for that?
I will roll.
Or are we going to try and roll for that?
Yeah.
Paladin infantry.
It comes after.
I'll roll outer rim, I guess.
Yeah, sure. Outrun knowledge, that's fine. And this will be 3 purple,
Pick that up.
a setback,
Right?
And all the stuff that's left of it.
and I'm upgrading.
Okay.
Just so you know. The setback's just because, again, you don't know your way around Narshada.
No, that's fine.
Just so you know.
Oh, he's touching the fate, isn't it?
Oh, of course it is.
Touch the fate. I get it.
So it should be
Use the force to
2
get
purple,
a job.
1 red, 1 black, and then your 2 blue, and whatever the actual.
2 green.
Okay.
Because I have no skill.
Does the force have a lot of job centres?
Yes, but it only seems to be for one type of opening right now. And I don't want that opening.
Using the force to pull something for his brain.
May all your dice be blank.
Oh, can
Can
I...
can she help?
No. Can I use
She's got context.
his contact? The one that got the job before? To help? For like a boost?
You mean the bartender?
The bartender.
No.
Okay.
You can have tried, but Warren, his name was, left. That was actually a note I gave to Naomi for last session, where if you tried to contact him, he left because he took the money you paid him to leave.
Oh!
Just if you ever follow that up.
It's 2 things.
Touch of fate did something.
Can I just say, yeah, Touch of Fate gave you 1 of each. I think we should all take a moment.
It's a great moment. It's
I
not a failure.
got... Yeah, no, it's definitely failed. One fail.
total.
Just a fail.
No,
Okay.
And you fail.
you can not have done that. But you can tell us how you didn't do it.
No one has any legal jobs?
Yeah, that's good enough for Narshada. Legal work? Anyone? No? Oh, don't spit at me. Was it coffee toss, tramp bitch?
In that case,
Small person racist.
I'm just going to wander the streets in the rain and be sad.
Okay. Have 1 sad point.
Only one.
Just 1 sad point. I don't know what that means though.
I'm just going to sit next to the box guy.
So, anybody else doing anything in the last week?
No. I could try and get another job. Can I write down that?
Just as long as it's not legal.
Redundant. I don't care.
Naomi.
Mhm.
So, to it and know what you got.
I like how we failed everything we tried to do.
It's a good start.
I hate Narshada.
I hate that.
I don't know. He spoke to you and then asked Jhones for sedatives and he got them. So
You know, I
It's
think
successful.
I think I'd rather be in Tatooine.
Yeah. I would love to be in
I
that.
I
would
remember
understand.
Tatooine. No. Also, is there nothing else you want to do in the 2 weeks? Because you only had him speak to you.
I guess I would kind of follow up on what it says and try and go to the crystal again. I guess at some point.
We will come back to that.
Yeah, that's
I'll cover that. Then we'll go to that.
It's a lengthy one. Always is, man.
It should be though. Okay, so
Very please.
let me find where this starts. Right, so you get a message on the compad as you start to tinker with it. I was going to write this out and give you the piece of paper, but I don't think I first.
Fair
It's
enough.
too much work writing. It starts off with hello, hello, hi, hello, 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 hi, loads of ellipses in between it, and hello is spelt loads of different ways. If you wish, you can you can see
Prince.
it's like hello, hello, hi, hello.
Just come
hello,
into
hello,
it.
hi. Right, so there's lots of those. And
I'm a
it's-
Droidarian prince.
and it says Luminae. Interesting name for such a shadowy individual.
I like that.
Ha 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 ha.
I'm gonna make a note of this.
You can't hear this.
Neither can she.
Yeah.
She's reading it.
Yeah, but you read it in your own head. You hear it?
Nah, she's deaf in her own head.
Hey, see the things in my head?
Full blown arguments.
She's always on my mind.
Lady in head.
my head.
I've been checking that for ages. Anyway. You fly with unusual company.
Really?
That's what it says, and there's
Fly.
there's the input line.
That's like that was such a huffy wee face you made.
That wasn't huffy. It was. Well, it wasn't meant to be. It was meant to be kind of curious and
Yeah,
dreading.
it was like a curious huffy. You were like,
It really wasn't huffy.
While you think about that, Deb, every time I drink from something and my pinky goes up slightly, I always think of Warcraft. I'm like, can't get over that one detail. Why?
I do enjoy this August tea I'm having.
What?
Let's not get too sidetracked. We'll discuss it at the end. Naomi?
She just types Y question mark. I like she kind of
Just
hesitates.
the letter Y?
No.
Installing Trojan.
she typed who?
She kind of for ages stares at it, and then eventually the curiosity gets to her, and she just types WH flag question mark.
You know the ISD Renaissance is looking for you, right? Question mark. Dot, dot, dot.
Is that fall?
I think at that point she just kind of chuck the combat away in panic.
Why?
Cool. Jones's pad on the bedside table beeps.
She stares at it, and then eventually picks it up and looks at it, not really wanting to know what it said.
And it just says, I thought you might like to know that. Dot, dot, dot.
You're so jumpy.
Yeah, she would be.
Secret stalker?
You think she'd be steeled by now with all the stuff we've been through? You don't have a woman in your head who makes you snap
She
necks.
doesn't. How do you know?
How do you know
She
she's
knows
a
that you
secret
snap
message?
next sometimes.
Yeah.
That's why she didn't like it.
So don't be so jumpy.
50 conflict.
Wow, you value yourself, don't you?
Hey, you know what's going on in my head. You didn't tell me. You got sedatives. What are you going to do with them?
Got my bolts.
She'd stare at it for a while, and then just reply, "Don't suppose you'll tell me who you are."
You know who I am. Dot, dot, dot. And then the little symbol that you got came up again. I can draw for you if that helps.
Is it Mr. Droid?
Mr. Universe.
No, not remember Mr. Droid.
No.
Is that not the one with like the big bounty on him?
But then the bounty was a secret message. Secret messages.
It's like a plot against the Huts or something.
Much as I know I'm missing something here, she'd just reply with, "I'm gonna need more than that."
Let me see. Do I have have a response for that.
Role player knowledge. Should be a thing.
You were smart enough to find my bounty. Dot dot dot. I mean secret message. Or should I say, call to arms? Some call me Mr. Droid.
Looks so good.
It's really hard not doing the woman's voice for that.
I can hear you be like, my name is Mr.
Droid.
Oh no, here comes the bad Russian.
Mr.
That
Droid.
was
Or is
Scottish.
this bad Russian?
That was my Scottish.
Oh, was that your Scottish? Okay.
That was just
Okay, I can't tell.
Mr. Droid.
It's bad Russian for a reason.
Motherfucker.
I think she just kind of, she doesn't particularly want to mess with the hut. She just kind of firmly put it down, the compad down, and just try and not.
Yeah,
Not let her curiosity get the better of her.
That always goes well.
It beeps again, and so does the other one across the room.
Beep boop.
Like they kind of beep in tandem.
You need to turn them down.
Lyra's just kind of looking between the two compads. This is possibly while you two are out, and Jhones is still.
I'm being sad in the street.
The three of you are definitely out at this point, I feel, because definitely feel should be alone at this point, and
Yeah,
Lyra's
she's-
looking after.
She's chucking compads across the room.
Hits An Daar on the head. She's meditating!
She'd kind of sit for a while, trying not to let the goat occur, and then she'd check the compad and see what the message was.
I can help you with that. Would you like all these records to disappear? A little hourglass symbol appears.
No, if it means getting a record of the hut.
I can't guarantee it would,
What's an empire?
but I also can't guarantee it wouldn't.
She replied, exactly.
To be fair, the Empire owns more space.
Yeah, what's an empire?
Would you trust somebody random coming up to you saying, I can wipe your criminal record?
Did any of us like hot space? Seriously, did any of us like hot
As
space?
I say, the options are go to the Empire, stay in hut space, or trust the only option we've ever been given about possibly perhaps some help. So it's either or adventure, sadness, rain, adventure.
Rain. Rain.
It's the sad music.
What's your
from
thoughts?
Arrested Development.
Luminae Penn.
She wouldn't agree to having somebody she'd never met say they were gonna wipe her criminal record.
So what did she say back?
Did you reply to her saying exactly? Because you said can't guarantee it, but can't guarantee it wouldn't.
Can't
She said-
guarantee it would, and I can't guarantee it wouldn't.
And she said exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You still haven't turned them down.
I think that's all she would reply with, just exactly.
Okay, it just comes up with the hourglass again.
What? Say no?
Yeah, but
No means no. Unless you don't say it.
Now she's gonna be techno possessed. Isn't the leading theory she's already possessed? Like, I thought that was the leading theory.
Yeah, she has the most darkness. No parents.
Probably Legion.
hey,
Probably.
She is Legion.
Probably. Agreed.
She just turns around. We are Legions.
I think she replied, I don't need tied up in something else.
I agreed, I was trying to tie you.
In exchange for what?
So you're interested? ... hourglass.
Because like that.
Yep.
Interesting in knowing your turn.
Then let's discuss turns. And it comes up, would you like to be, would you like a chance to win $1 million? So it comes up, yes, no.
Would you like to know more?
I mean, is there cash money involved?
I'm so gonna regret this, but she hits yes.
It comes up with the logo again, which is this one.
What's the worst that could happen? Yes. What is the worst that could happen?
You don't get to roleplay two people.
The spikes.
I feel I am currently.
The spikes shoot out of both combads.
And enhance her biological form to something more.
Betrayal detected.
Legion EXE enacted. So anyway,
Suddenly tentacles.
you get a whole list of details on the compad that go into an upcoming event, which is essentially a coronation event, a kind of swearing in of a new leader, the new head of the Hut Council. Oh yes! The only problem is I actually don't know who is actually the new head of the Hut Council. Probably someone I probably should have wrote down at some point.
It's when he mind fucks himself and it's knee scans. What?
I didn't even have my name in the goblet!
The hut gets coronated and it just opens up and it's EJ. Ha Dear
King of the
friends! King of the hut!
No.
Marty McCutcheon.
Nope. That's terrible.
It was the name I could think of with that.
Although, I will have Marty. Why not?
Kick Hotchula.
No.
It's a perfect day.
Hottulia.
Marty, that. Martii.
Marty? Not Marty.
So,
Martin.
Marty the Hut is going to be sworn in to replace the lack of Alto the Hut, who was killed. Relatively
And totally not suspicious circumstance.
What is a suspicious circumstance, really?
Suspicious man.
So,
With suspicious huts.
the coronation ceremony, as it were, is very long and elaborate, but it's also going to give you your best chance to get access to a specific terminal, and it gives you a lot of details about the terminal. I need you to take this device, and it comes up with the blueprints of the device. Essentially, connect it to the terminal, push the button, walk away. As soon as you push that button, your records with the Empire gone, and I can cover your friends. Your friends will have clear records as well. I might even be able to fix the other Twi'lek for you.
How does he feel about
Because
possession?
you just assume his gender.
Yes! Mr.
Yeah.
Droid!
Oh, he got you there. Mr. Droid.
So did you.
Can he also erase magical mystical beings from your mind?
She wouldn't think to ask that.
Are you sure? Yes, please. Use your sense. Sense, woman.
So I think she
Sense
can
woman,
sense-
there's a woman!
She can't really sense with electronic messages. This is the problem.
Get good, I believe was your
Yeah, I was talking about your
advice
eyesight
earlier.
buttons.
So,
Use your EMP.
EMP, the thing.
Message perception.
I think
Use your ESPN.
she wouldn't reply to that. She would want to speak to the others before she replied to it. Well, I'm guessing there will be a response to that before.
okay. So do you not respond at all? Like you say that back to the...
Yeah, she wouldn't say anything. She'd just not respond initially.
Okay, cool. It says, after that, obviously, because the hourglass kind of times out, and it comes up and says, well, the terminal is known as the Black Codex, and just keeps going, because it obviously understands you have paused. Keeping this to yourself would be best. because the more people that know about it, the less chance of success it has.
But it involves my friends.
Does it? It involves clearing the records for your friends. It doesn't necessarily need them to
Still is a
participate.
secret. She called us her friends. Friends.
So it does clarify the we've asked you to do this. Like, so you probably do want their help, but it doesn't need them to be involved. It's just specifically you. And it does say that the more people that know about this, the less chance of success it will have. And it's heavily implied that the reward of clearing the records may be at risk the more people that know.
Okay.
There's also, it goes into detail about how there is a time limit on the ability to erase those records. Currently those records only exist on one ship.
Okay.
So that's much easier to erase than having the entire galactic colony with those records.
That'd be fine.
Let's go blow up a Renaissance. I'll sort it all out.
Yeah, just get a job as a mechanic.
Exactly. Just go take a look at the engine.
What if we attach
Sure,
your
let's-
crystal to a thermal detonator?
Is that one of your books? You don't have any?
Yeah, do you want to have a wee think
I'll
about it?
have a wee think.
Yeah, we'll come back to you, okay? Right. An Daar. You ready?
No, not at all. Let's go for it.
Do you remember how
If you're
to?
not ready, we'll
We're ready.
oh,
Do
we're
you
ready
remember how
now.
to meditate, or do I need to throw something?
You might have to throw something at me.
Okay, cool.
I forget a lot. That's a 90 dander. Don't hit my face. Just don't hit my face.
Big shoes as well.
So, do you want to roll something?
Yeah. I guess I'll just use my discipline
Right.
again.
Oh, was this?
Is that a thing?
First things first.
First things first.
Do you have any sexy new skills? Like, did you buy anything that might?
Nah, no, it's not help. That's probably not.
Alright, just.
Why would he help you out, Stephen? That seems like a useful thing to get his friend back from the darkness. Also, you don't do that. You're going to need to do that.
Nah, not really. No anything.
You see why? Okay, so tell me the setup. What makes you go to meditate? Are you in the room with people? Do you want people out of the room? Because this will be in the second week probably. Mostly because she'll be recovering. Unless you want to do it when she's unconscious in the first week. But you have the choice of first week, she's unconscious. Second week, it's probably mostly going to be her in the room playing with computers.
I'm probably just going to a corner. I don't really think I would mind people
I'm
being with me at this point. I think I would probably rather people in the room in case something bad happened.
Okay, so who are you telling about this?
Well, if Penn's in the room, I'd probably just say I'm going to go sit in this corner here and like meditate in this crystal. You know how that goes usually. So if anything bad happens, just kind of like clonk me in the head or something.
Is it? Sorry, was this the first week or the
Second.
second week?
She
you're
doesn't
conscious.
even recognise.
Yeah, I was just double checking.
Well, I'm unconscious. You dick.
Well, no, you know, because she'd be in and out of consciousness.
I love to
was
imagine
just
this is
double
where
checking.
you both are actually doing both those things that you just did, but had no idea that each
Yeah.
other was in the
Like at the exact same time.
Yeah, she has no, like, she did not hear you say any of that and was like, and you're just meditating on the other side, not hearing any beeps.
Sorry, I was just double checking
That's
that before I made a mistake. So you said you're going to meditate on the crystal.
Yeah. Somebody speak there.
Besides, I shouldn't be there when you're doing it.
It's cryptic, does that make sense?
What is her reply to somebody to speak to?
To speak to?
Yeah, there's.
Remember, we don't keep secrets.
Yeah, there's. I just don't know how. I don't know how. I mean, I guess this would probably be a good time to actually.
I'd come sit with me.
Yeah, you should probably just sit down for a second. Actually, there's some explaining to be done here.
And you got some explaining to do.
Isn't she lying in the bed?
Yeah, do it.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, just stay there. Keep yourself comfortable. Yeah, I would probably just say.
I've got an An doozy to tell you.
Yeah, there's an Andrew indeed.
What will you tell Penn? Like,
Wait,
what's...
did Jews actually ever tell me about the witch? I cannot remember again.
They both said, we got a message from a woman.
Yeah, okay, and I didn't actually
And you
know
never
that's the
got
witch. I haven't put the two together. There's a witch in this crystal. She's a good witch, I think.
Her name is Glinda.
We met on Tinder.
She trapped herself in this crystal a long time ago. But that's fine. That's the fine part. The bad part of it is our dark side, evil sort of twin personalities inside Ren, and I need to stop it.
It just touched to me in the rain.
Yeah, I just.
Gene!
Long story short, yeah. That's why Ren's been a little bit
Funny.
crazy.
This woman
Recently.
inside.
They just Ren's in a alley somewhere just drinking. I'm so
Living
lonely. I'm not lonely.
With the guy in the bar.
You're singing duet in karaoke.
Alan's in the stream.
One
That is
way.
what we are.
But yeah, I would just.
The facial
Spell
expression you
the
have right now
beans.
is the exact one I expected Penn to have. as
Yes,
well.
pretty much it. It's just.
I would spill the beans. Full stop.
Clean them up. We didn't get our security deposit back for this
Just-
bit.
Just.
Yeah, hi. I mean, so she'd sit quietly for a minute, just try to process what you said.
This will be before you got those messages, I think.
Okay, yeah. Otherwise, she'd be like, ah!
Yeah, we'll face out how freaked out Penn gets because I realised that she's running a heart condition at the end of this game.
guys, I'm not dead. That's cool. We're all possessed. Also, secret messages. Why didn't they just let me die?
So, let me think.
Yeah, how do you think?
So there was the box.
The box.
The box that gave both me and Ren a message about being a dark disciple.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And now you're both getting messages from it and you trust it. Or you're trusting the crystal that came out of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Long story short, yeah.
Alright, Claire. With your objective outside views and pointing out all the best things we could do.
Do you mean sense?
Yeah.
I think you mean sense.
Isn't that what I just said?
Also, honourable hi to Claire. Hi, Claire.
So far, our story adds up. Like,
Also,
everything
Ren's
she's told
breaking
me,
people's necks.
everything she's told me seems to be true. I spoke to Ren, and he confirmed that there is indeed a crazy witch lady in his head making him break people's necks.
Crazy.
She's always on my mind.
We're all a little crazy down here.
You're the one with Jedi training. What do you do with that?
I didn't attend Possessions 101.
What did you do with corrupted Jedi? What did you do with corrupted Jedi?
You do with a
Corrupted
corrupted Jedi,
stab
throw him in the lava.
What did you say?
Stab him in the heart.
That's the parent of a corrupted Jedi.
Yeah, mine's is better. Throw him in the lava.
Is that the choice you would want out of the deaths that are on offer?
If one is ending the parent of a Jedi and the other is me being flung in lava, I'll take the lava, thank you very much.
Because he survives.
Oh yeah? Wait! Mechanical Steve?
No. No self-hiving.
Speaking of Mechanical Steve,
Me too.
An Daar is doing well. Click that. Penn! Take over! So,
I probably wouldn't even reply to that. I'd probably just be kind of nodding. Like, yeah, that's why I need to go speak to somebody in a crystal. This is as crazy as it is for you as it is for me. This is...
Remember, you've had odd experiences as of late.
you mean from starting the RP?
Yeah, pretty much.
No, from being around, like there's been
Yeah.
the difference. In case you've forgotten.
No, that's a good point.
No, there is definitely the uncomfortable feeling around him.
Yeah.
that cold.
I hadn't forgotten it, but I hadn't put it together with this scene.
Has she ever got anything from the crystal when she's been with it?
Did you ever get anything from the crystal?
She never touched
Nope.
it.
She's never tried to meditate on the crystal.
Yep.
That's good.
Sure.
Do you remember what did happen? Let's flash back to, I think it was called Crystal Clarity,
Or when like
and the two parts were still one.
yeah, and she was in like darkness and encroaching, and something was stopping
Crushing
the
depth.
darkness from.
And then someone went, sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe what I did get
And you
told about
had
that.
two voices
Mhm.
in your head.
Yeah.
The light one's calling to you, the dark one's calling to me, and they're both after wee Penn.
Interesting theory.
I don't just saying. I did say back then there's a good one and a bad one in that box. I did say that.
You did. You did.
Who?
So that was just, that definitely happened.
Yeah.
We don't know about that.
No, thanks for
That's
I
fine.
hadn't put all the bits together. Or at least connected all the bits Penn would remember.
Depends if you put them in that connection, because
Yeah.
it's not
No.
necessarily.
Well, what she would remember happening rather than
Yeah.
what she should say is what I mean.
It's okay to have been hazy on this because of the nature of Rishi.
Mhm.
That's kind of why it's that way.
Nothing's good's come from that box.
Agreed. Nothing good came from the box either. Like pointing at the crystal. Being very vague.
But
It's not this crystal.
I wouldn't.
I think she just kind of throw her hands up and go, this is a bad idea. But I don't know what else is to do.
Lyra lets out one of those kind of really low key whistles. Yep. Like almost like it couldn't not make a noise because it's paying attention, of course, in the corner.
Well, I would agree. I say it's a terrible idea, but it's the only one I've got.
Also possessed.
Do people know now?
Please. Helps. Hey Jhones, there's a witch in my head. Oh, another one? Aye.
Never had it.
I think Penn would just be like, I'll keep an eye on you then.
Good.
Okay,
Hopefully
like
nothing should happen.
the almost wisdom bound An Daar leaning over. Yeah, good. Off you go to your corner. Cool.
And in the corner I go.
Yeah.
I like how An Daar's become less wise as it goes on, and then he has his super wise moments.
What now?
Got
An Daar?
moments. Yeah, I would try to get into the crystal the same way I did before, I guess.
Roll me discipline.
Disciplines.
Average.
Average 2, so.
Upgrade!
Upgrade! Right, yep, that's.
Check it
There's
out!
5 light side points, we can turn them in for a free cat.
Yeah!
You mean, no.
No.
But the cat's also possessed.
Right.
We flip all
Anything
5.
else?
Don't know.
We now
what you
have a
got.
Star Strike.
That's about it, yeah.
So, boop, cancelled. So I've got 2 success and a threat.
Alright, yeah. Cool. What do you think the threat is?
I'm going to go speak to a witch and a crystal. It's
that-
pretty scary stuff.
Okay, so you're a bit scared, yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
definitely.
Take strain.
Okay.
Where is the strain tracker?
Yeah, what is this?
Strain tracker.
Stracker. Blank.
Yep, everything is clean.
Just done.
Good stuff, Stracker.
And your successes. So you go in, you visualise the door again,
Yeah.
opening the door, walking through, and you find yourself in the temple again.
Right. So.
It looks more wrecked than it did last time you were there. Remember, it looked kind of like the place had. What an ancient temple should have looked like the first time you
Yeah.
went back in the crystal. Now it looks even more like decayed and destroyed, and you know.
Right. Okay.
This is prophetic.
Getting
Rid of us one by one.
Yeah.
And then killing yourself.
Including myself.
Right, so I would go around the temple, I guess, looking for the witch, probably yelling out, "Yeah, witch!" I really need to ask her her name. I'm so fed up calling her witch.
Stephanie.
Also, only he ever really called her the witch. You've only started doing that recently because he called her it.
Burn the witch!
Burn the witch. It's pretty much a witch. But yeah, I would probably just look around the temple, try to go to the entrance again where I saw her the last time. Maybe.
Yeah.
So you're saying this is no salesman?
No solicitors. Now you feel a pull from above the central chamber. This time, instead of like when you go in, the pull is from above,
Okay.
as opposed to where it was outside before.
Right. Is there any, like, discernible way up from where I am?
Don't know. Is that the way you intend to go?
Yeah.
You're in a room with her.
Okay. Fantastic.
So is that what you believe?
Again, dream transitions.
Oh yeah, those things, those craziness. Right, so yeah, I would approach her. And I would say to her that we need to talk.
I'm listening.
Your sister, twin,
My sister herself.
you, like the one that's inside my friend. It's affecting him pretty negatively. I need to know how to get her out.
Also, what's your name?
Yeah.
How did she get in?
He opened the box. I opened the box.
Well.
No, you opened the box. Did you open the box? Right.
She
Here.
said.
Do you actually want to know the answer, or do you want to just think your own answer? 'Cause I know the answer.
Right.
You opened the box and got the crystal.
Right.
And then the box appeared in his hand.
Right.
And then he went into the box and broke the box so she could get out.
Right.
That is what actually happened.
I'll just say he opened the box.
Yeah.
I'll just say I don't know about the breaking part. But yeah, he opened the box and she has possessed him. It would seem.
You kind of just see kind of a look of almost expectation, like she knew at some point somebody would have been possessed by, you know, her sister self, as she calls him. But there's kind of no follow up. There's just that kind of look of almost dread, not quite as bad as dread though, but concern. Let's just go with concern.
Our concerned look concerns me. Our concerns look concerns me. That's not the face I wanted to see.
That's the only face I have.
That's disappointing.
Do you say that's disappointing?
Yeah, that's sad.
I'm sorry, my face makes you sad.
For the harsh life. It's a troubling one.
Shut up and focus on
She
something.
she looks around as if to say,
Build up a
well,
rapport, man.
that's been great.
Maybe you should build up a rapport. No, don't. No, don't. But yeah, can you help me?
How far gone is he?
He's resisting still. From what I can tell, the only thing that she's forced him to do so far is break a man's neck.
What was his reaction to that?
He was scared. Very.
And you won't be resisting for long. What are you prepared to do?
Whatever it takes to save him.
Even if that means potentially killing him?
I don't want to kill my friend.
If you would kill me.
If he falls, I'll fall as well.
She kind of looks around and then kind of like, almost as if, again, that look of, she's looking around to say, you know, look what ended up happening to me, it's not like she did great. Although I don't know how you convey that with a look. And she's just silent again for a bit. Maybe you're maybe highlighting a lot of failings on her part.
Okay.
Because, you know, this was her job.
I don't feel like I could hold on to my own sanity if I was forced to kill my best friend.
And here I thought the Jedi kept teaching that we shouldn't have attachments.
Just kind of go.
As much a fan of the Jedi as I was. You see a smirk on her face appear. The tiniest smirk and it's gone in like an instant again.
I would kind of snigger to myself at that as well, because I kind of didn't have the most respect back in the temple either.
Have you managed to build the housing for the crystal yet?
Not yet. I'm looking for the parts.
And you know what you need to do regarding that?
Yeah. I would nod, hopefully.
She didn't actually say that, that was me clarifying that part, just so you know. She's not that sassy. She says enough, she's not sassy.
Too much sass.
She's sass and she's
I'm gonna message you the rest of what she says about how to save Ren.
Okay.
Right, because
Oh,
I want
God.
that to be private.
Okay.
Anything else you're gonna ask her? Because she'll tell you that.
Before I go, what's your name? Oh, god damn it.
That's her name.
Okay. From now on I will call you.
You see her,
1W.
you see her look confused for a second, as if she's never had to say her name for many years.
I would rather not have to call you witch every time I need to speak to you.
I didn't realise you were calling me witch.
I
Swinda.
was. What?
Swinda.
Swinder? I need to write that down. I will totally forget that. Grab that pencil off you in a second. Cheers. It's nice to meet you, Swinder.
I wish it was under nicer circumstances.
Agreed.
Okay, so.
Back in the realm of reality.
Yep.
No, it's Tilda Swinton. Swinda.
Yeah, but it's also Star Wars. SW and Glinda. So it's Swinda.
I never had that, but it's good. It's alright, I like that. Let's pretend I knew that.
So now we just need to find like a alternate name for the evil Swinda.
Swindon.
Swindon. Right.
Swindon.
Swin
Swelfaba.
yet.
Swelfaba.
Bravo. Right, okay. What do you tell people now you've come to and there's a data pad lying on the floor next to you?
Swinda.
Data pad.
You probably look mighty vexed.
She is mighty.
We had a nice conversation, I guess. I mean, obviously I don't know how to see him yet, so I'll just say I may have a way to help him. Is this Penn room right now?
Penn and Lyra.
Penn Lyra, yeah.
Assume where Penn is, unless I say otherwise, Lyra's probably with her.
I'll just be as vague as possible then, since I don't actually know how yet, but I'll just say that I know, I think how we could possibly help Ren.
Yeah. Keep that vague.
Possibly.
It may change
Possibly.
how you're at. So, what are you used to doing while this shenanigans are going on? Like, what would you like to have been doing? Anything productive that isn't trying to get a job or a job?
It's literally all we're
You'll be
doing.
getting a phone call in a moment.
Okay.
That'll be at the end of the 2 weeks.
Fair. I could be looking for the rest of the parts of the lightsaber.
Yeah, awesome. Do you want to roll for me for that?
Streetwise.
Yeah, sure. Streetwise, outer room, underworld. Yeah, I'll let you roll anything that you think you've got a better chance at.
Streetwise, I have
Yeah.
class bonuses too, so I'll probably go for that.
Cool. It's average.
Average.
Yeah.
Average.
Ask the guys who like you. If they've got any ideas.
Oh, yes.
You gotta go to your
Get my
fancy
contacts.
up.
cool blue dice for that.
Cheers.
That's pretty.
No, I was waiting to see if anyone else thought of it. But I didn't like to just see it now.
Right.
Which one we need to have a Swinder. Switch word type.
What is streetwise? Cunning. Doing cunning. Right. I believe that's my pool. Do we want to
luck.
upgrade this?
Might as well.
Yeah.
Or do we want to leave him powerless?
Yeah,
Swindle.
we've got we've got the
What
wipes.
about
already.
Swindle?
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while since we actually had wipes as well to play with. The last couple of sessions have been very Destiny.
It would be
style.
3 successes and 1 threat.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. The threat is you seeing wanted posters everywhere of you guys. Take strain for that. And the successes, how many successes was it, sir?
3.
Cool. Yeah, you have all the bits. All the bits. The cost 200. Cool.
200.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
That's how good that was.
So
Also,
far,
just because it's a whole bunch of random crap that you're using to patch what he actually needs.
Yeah.
Because that was from the previous stuff that you were doing. Where you went, I don't know what any of those bits do, but if you have these bits, they just, what that sounds like that does. And then there's tackling pulse was sort of weird.
so far we have Swindon, Swindoppel, and Swindark.
So dark.
Swing Dark's pretty good, yeah.
No. I can't believe Swindark wasn't one of the first ones we thought of.
Swindar.
Darth Swin.
Such a bad name.
Oh, also, in case you didn't hear my epic tagline earlier, Ryan, Darth Legion, the Empire of One.
Very good, I like it.
I thought you'd like it,
It's good.
because I thought it was epic. That was you, by the way, when you got taken over in the wee side thing. We are the Empire of One.
Thank you.
Nothing's
I hate
going.
typing.
I haven't sung anything yet.
I know, but beforehand.
I've got your orange saber.
Yeah, I was about to say that. That's my saber you're using right now.
Is this Star Wars and chill?
Yeah. What would you going for?
There's a chill.
Yeah.
Don't play with my hair.
Get the
It's
creeper.
Let's stay intimate, don't do that.
Jasmine doesn't do that.
And this is why I was
Done.
chicken.
Oh.
People always think
Enlightenment.
That was perfect timing.
I sent your enlightened messages.
There's a ping!
So, let's wait to see how he really comes out of the meditation.
This is when he comes out going,
I don't know how to save him.
Scratch
Maybe
that.
I don't want to save him. So, while you're doing that,
Okay then. Okay then.
right? So I'll come back to you in their conversation when we assemble the troops again.
Cool.
Jhones, your indicator goes.
Yeah, answer it. I don't answer it. Take that.
What?
as soon as I think you went hand him,
No.
he's lazy.
I know. No. I would just have. It's fine. Your communicator goes. Hello, friend.
Hello, AJ.
I am in trouble. No, too needy. Let's get rich. Yes, rich. You like money, I like money. Okay, I have a job. No. I will hire you. Yes.
What's the pay?
I have 50,000 credits. How would you like to make money? It also possibly may lead to more adventures. Terms and conditions apply.
What is the pay for us?
50,000 credits.
Okay.
But
That's-
possibly more.
Because you having 30,000 credits doesn't mean that's the pay.
Right, good thing.
Miss Jones, this is why I like you. You are the smart one.
It's true.
That's tempting.
Probably right, to be honest.
Did you forget there's 6 of you? Or 5 of you?
He flicks off the other ones like a light switch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Lyra, 6. So, how'd you respond?
We'll do it. Our ship should be ready.
You have a ship? Wonderful!
Why are they telling my secrets?
Yep. Let us meet.
Where are you?
About 5 paces behind you. You turn around to Edison, you just see like the massive shit-eating grin. They draw out P3 is in a poncho and it's just rain pouring off it. It looks depressed and it's holding an umbrella.
You know, EJ is the Michael to our friends. That one other member who you go, you know what, I think we can accept him.
Eventually.
So, what are you going to do with EJ first? This is the end of the 2 weeks.
Yes.
Taking him back to the Room of Wonders.
How many adventures are you setting up?
It's the amount you haven't touched yet that are already in. Season 3 is open.
Yeah, I'll take him back to the room.
Excellent.
It's open season.
So, you're already back in the room first, because you weren't together. Go for it.
The first 75% lightsaber I wrote down as good, with the second equivalent. The other 25%, are they good as well, or are they more sketchy?
Quality.
No, it's the best you could ever have done. Put it that way, like, without finding an actual lightsaber with all the actual parts and proper job, like, you know, the capacitor that does the capacitor job for a lightsaber, you found 2 things that if you tape together with a piece of gum and some cable in between, it's like a capacitor. Is my electronics knowledge.
Don't have such a scraplandy's lightsaber, I love it.
As I say, you're gonna love it.
It's sharp edges.
Jesus.
Actually, you just throws it at people. It's just a paper.
It doesn't even turn on.
No, you just holds the crystal.
That's your secret thing. You're like, oh, can you hold that? Yeah, sure. And you press that. Oh, okay.
It's just
Another one down.
it just blaze out from every angle. All the janky bits of metal.
Because
Anyway, blade sword.
the casing has all got holes.
So, you're taking him back. The lightsaber parts project is complete. That has been done.
Thank you.
100%.
Yep, 100%.
Achievement unlocked. Janky saber.
Janky saber.
Lightsaber parts
Janky junky saber.
done. Okay, so back in your room, what were you doing? You got back to the room first, I'd say. Right, so you probably met our favourite NPC. And then you're back in the room first.
Lyra?
GNPC. So you walk in the room, Vexy and
Ren. Swinder.
Ren is literally just like, still all wet, and just like, what?
Stop.
Is this why you're so angry? Just,
There's no room.
no, I'm talking to her.
Just so you know.
Has he,
You're not a woman.
has he been
I'm
like this
Mrs.
while I've been away?
Who's buzzing?
Phone call.
It's okay.
You caught me up on something.
Are you all caught up?
As far as I can understand, anyway.
Then we're all on the same page. Be too quiet. Then we're all on the same page. And I just hang my wet jacket up
On the floor.
in my corner.
Okay.
In the roof tiles.
Now let's just say there's enough beds and stuff put in now. Like it is a big room that has enough beds and like the desk and drawers and everything you need, except all the stuff you probably want.
No
Hang my
towels?
jacket up.
Cool.
What happened when you meditated then?
The decision had to have happened before you left.
What am I sorry?
The decision, read that text again.
Yeah.
Your decision had to have happened before you left.
Oh, it's going down.
So you're going ahead with that?
Yeah, it's gone down.
So that's happened?
Yeah, that's going down, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
It's going down. Scary, but it's going down. Good luck, Stephen.
Okay, cool.
Good luck, you.
Yeah, exactly. I need it. I need it.
So,
So.
I believe we're on waiting on An Daar to say something because I think you're
Alright,
Luminae asked him.
I've got an idea. Can't go too far into detail because of company as a side.
Lyra
Nod.
beeps angrily.
Not you, Lyra. You're fine.
And you just see her like stomp away.
I think that Penn would just kind of throw her arms up and lie down again and just like, too much.
Hello, Megan!
So on that note, Jhones, you can come back in the room.
Oh, no.
Wait. Jhones, how'd you enter the room? Because I believe you go first.
Through the window.
Okay.
No.
Oh yeah!
No, because it made me roll for it and I'll die.
Yeah. Yeah, you will. You're falling into a mechanic bin. Your legs come out 10 times better.
Just the legs.
Yes.
Now independent.
So, you walk in
In
that awkward triangle of those three.
Welcome to your usual.
We've got a job.
Fantastic.
Oh, good God. I'm so happy.
Who with?
Would you believe the luck, my friends?
Oh, no.
I think Penn would just grab the blanket, pull it over her head.
You see the big excited face as he kind of darts. Look, this looks like it was tense.
Hello, EJ.
Hello.
There's a hi EJ from under the blanket.
Hello, Miss Penn.
Welcome, EJ, to our humble abode.
She is a beauty.
Don't you let him.
It does not suit you.
I've tried. It really does. Nice coat, nice hat. There's the hat there. Oh. Nice coat.
I know, it did me well. Confusing. So many pockets.
One second. He walks over to the coat, unzips a compartment, takes it. It's your coat now.
Yeah. It's done me well. There's some marks on it now, so you probably don't want to.
I don't know. That is now your coat and your problem.
That problems are all I have, EJ. Problems are all I have.
Well, luckily, I have solution upon solution. He brings out alcohol.
Lemon goblins.
It's mostly just some unlabeled bottle of
Ah.
whatever the hell he's found. So he drags whatever table is, puts all there, and He just pours himself a drink and just kind of sits and goes, well, continue. You just looked like you were in the middle of something.
We're always in the middle of something.
Yeah.
If we're lucky, am I right, my friend? And yeah, that's just more. And then he just downs it and pours more.
So I believe you have a job.
Oh yes. How would you like to make 50,000 credits?
I would love to make 50,000 credits. I'd love to make more.
You might just make more. And he leans in and kind of like motions to everybody to take seats and lean into the table.
Thank it peers out. Like, she's still just in bed going, it feels so.
You're playing Penaboo.
Yeah.
He's moved the table over to the bed so that you're essentially involved in this as well. Is everybody's comms off?
So.
Now what about the tracking device and the coat I gave him?
I'll just turn around and look at Ren probably.
There's a lot of pockets!
Oh, that's the pocket he forgot to check and
Hey, there was more than one pocket I forgot to check apparently. He took something out of the coat!
Oh, yeah.
Very precious. He taps his pocket.
Well, clearly that must still be active if you're here.
No, I bumped into Miss Jhones in the street.
Okay, please turn it off. It's magic.
Turn what off?
The tracking device in my coat.
He whistles and you hear a beep. The droid
Oh, good.
is well timed.
You turn to Penn.
New crew member?
Yeah,
Trust worthy?
I think so.
Good enough. He leans in, he's like, right, and he brings out like this kind of, random datapad because they have no paper. And he slams the datapad down and you just see it's a whole bunch of like scribbles. It's essentially a really terrible etch a sketch that broke years ago. And it's like,
It was janky.
I have happened upon an opportunity to get us all rich.
And how dead?
That is negotiable. As always. You may have noticed I am terrible about staying out of trouble.
You may have noticed we're not much better as of late.
But you always seem to get me out of trouble. And that is why I thought of you, my bestest friends in all of the galaxy bar one person. So,
Do you know what? I'm so happy to have the simplicity of EJ back.
he is happy to have you back in his life, temporarily as it may be. So, EJ goes on to explain. There is a ceremony coming up that just so happens to be a very big deal in all of Hutt space. It's the coronation of the new leader of the Hutt Council. And An Daar wants to get... sorry, not An Daar, sorry, EJ. I'm like, I'm sorry, I just stole you. So, EJ would very much like to break into the vault of the old Hutt leader. Yeah. You see EJ's eyes being the biggest you have ever seen, mostly because they're pure black. You almost see a glow of red behind him. Almost. So, he goes on to explain, he explains the ceremony because he asks you if you know anything about how Hutt politics work. You just don't.
No.
Nobody knows. Lyra beeps, but he kind of ignores that. And he goes on to explain that to properly take over the Hutt Council, this is all made up by me by the way, I didn't actually look into Hutt politics at all. I don't actually think there's one leader above all, but that's all different in this universe. Just so you know. Marty, the Hutt, new one, needs to be coronated above the remains of the previous Hutt for it to matter in the eyes of other Hutts. You need to be above and better than them, and that does mean standing above their corpse when you get crowned. Alto's body is in his vault, sealed with all of his possessions. Only people with Alto's DNA or biometric data can get into that vault. All of Alto's stuff is in that vault. and I want all of that stuff. And I can't guarantee what will be in the vault, but I imagine there'll be plenty of bonus on top of the 50,000 I'm willing to pay you all. So simple.
How do we get the DNA?
I have that.
It's well done. How guarded will the vault be?
Unknown.
Okay.
Pretty much my life right now.
Do we have schematics of the area?
Now, Hutta.
And we have an idea of an area to land and escape and take off?
That is why I came to you. And I hear you have a new ship. Fastest in the galaxy, might I add. Beauty beyond record, because nobody told me that.
She has no weapons
She's currently broke.
and isn't even flyable yet.
I believe you got us out of an Empire prison ship with no weapons.
So you would like to, oh well, let's hope it goes better than that time.
Yeah. Agreed.
Well,
Couple of things. Aldo's body will be moved from the vault somewhere on Nashida, flown to Nalhata, ceremony, flown back. That's the only 2 times we'll really get a chance to get in the vault.
so we make sure we're the ones flying him back.
Like, the most confused look on EJ's face, as if a plan so ludicrously simple has never crossed his mind. And he's still kind of just
he's
like-
boggled.
that could actually work. Or get us all killed, who knows?
It's either that or we try and sneak in. But they're all this bad. They're all bad plans.
Well, my plan is I want the stuff. And here we are. And I would like to not die. And retain the stuff. Alto doesn't need the stuff. And no air. Sun missing. Gone. So nobody has the stuff. It's practically needing someone.
Well,
And I have someone.
our ship should be up and running. And is legally owned?
And just nods.
Always the best kind of owned.
By someone who is wanted. We could probably fix that. So we need a new job as a funeral director.
You mean hut? You mean hut private security?
Usually funeral directors move bodies.
On Earth.
I don't know what space is like. Space funerals.
So think about this. This was like one of their best leaders, called to the hut. He's going to move from a vault that only so many people know the location of. Why would they hire newbies to do that? This is just a logical, what you might gain from having known Star Wars.
Because we're not newbies, we have incredible experience in this field and are well known.
With the huts.
With whoever she writes down that we are.
Okay, so what's some mechanics rolls from Serendipity?
On an engine.
Because if we can get Penn to alter some records to make us look like very good people to hire, if we get Serendipity,
So what you're saying is, not wanted by the Empire.
they don't have to be our names that we apply under. The other thing is, if we can get Miss Jhones on any competitions ships, she can fix them up real good. Because you know how to disable ships quite well. Like, genuinely, I'm like, you now know how to disable them really easily.
I don't think you understood what breaking all that meant. It meant she learned nothing.
But she learned what breaks and what's bad to break.
That's not
what
how
not to do. So in this situation, it would be what to do.
No, that's not how it works. I went to fix an engine and failed 4 times in a row. I don't fix engines.
Yeah. So she now knows how to break engines.
Yeah. MD can break an engine by going and shooting it.
But she's really good at breaking engines. By
Really
making
good
it just be
shooting
broken.
things too.
Doesn't need to be shot though. Then they'll just be like, hey, this thing, someone broke this. Rather than
Shoot it while
someone
it's
has
flying
shot
over the
this lot. It's just
Shoot down a ship with one bullet.
ooh la la. Shoots the pilot. Well, that's our plan.
There was like pipes hanging out and might as well have been shot.
Does anyone else have a different plan other than trying to be the people putting him back in the vault? Other than breaking into the vault and stuff?
It was a
Does
better
anyone
plan
have
than sneaking out.
Does anyone have a better plan?
It's a plan.
Okay,
Yeah.
what is the possibility of hacking the vault? We have the DNA.
To my knowledge, this is the key in.
So we have the key.
So we need to get into vault, get things, leave vault, live, profit.
How do you know about the vault in the first place?
Everybody knows about Otto's vault.
Okay.
Otto kept all of his blackmail on everybody in the galaxy in there.
How big was Aldo?
Otto?
Aldo.
Alto. That.
The hut.
Yes.
How big?
Bigger than this room.
Physically?
It's a big guy.
So whatever
That's
we
big.
used to cart him in, load it up with the goods, and cart it back out.
So we plan a deal then.
So,
What's that?
so wait,
That's weird, that's
your plan is to do this on the way when they're removing him?
This is
Or
when
when
we're
they're
putting
putting-
him back.
Okay.
And then
So you're going to remove him again?
Hmm?
You're going to remove Otto the Hut again. So there's going to be a giant coffin leaving his vault again after it's been put back, after the ceremony.
I thought it was just a hover slide with his dead body on it.
No.
It's a big fancy coffin.
Massive coffin.
Yes.
I have a bunch of questions I want to ask, but also Penn wouldn't want to know the answer
Can
because
I-
of
I wanna know
plausible
what they are,
deniability. Because she mentioned that his son went missing,
Mhm.
or he mentioned that his son went missing, and that he's got Alto's DNA.
Mhm.
And there was another one. Yeah, the blackmail comment. She would. I wanted to ask about that, but also Penn wouldn't for plausible
Uh-huh.
Do
deniability.
you know what? I have no idea what they're talking about.
That's fine. I like that. I
Yes,
saw you
yes.
big on a lot of those,
Uh,
but I was like, Penn probably won't. It's fine.
yeah.
It may come up, it may not.
When he did say he had the DNA, I did a flashback to the Rebels episode with the baby hat.
Alright, I don't remember that.
There
I thought that was
It was just a Rebels episode where everyone's like trying to kill this baby hut.
Isn't that in Clone Wars?
Maybe it is actually. That makes more sense. Yeah.
Yeah, Penn would just be kind of watching him, but not actually asking.
Well, remember, you haven't had any clarity on the record EG had. So you still have reason to be like
Yeah.
super suspicious.
Mhm.
To be honest, everyone should be super suspicious of us.
Mr. Droid made no mention of EG. Just so you know, for clarity. It was literally
Just-
everyone that was in the original group,
Okay.
including Allan.
Okay, that.
I'm willing to go for it. The Hutts have never been particularly upstanding citizens to begin with.
I hate hot space.
You're very correct. They do like to slouch around quite a bit. I have noticed this also. Sharp eyes EG has.
Miss Jhones? Remember, you're technically the first mate of the Rosetta.
What was that?
Miss
Technically
Jhones
the
is
what?
technically the first mate of the Rosetta. I've not told anybody, but you are.
Can you see now why I thought I had no idea how this was going to play out?
Yeah.
So many options. While you're pondering that, something that Penn would have got from all those schematics and details,
Mhm.
the Black Codex is in Alto's vault.
Oh.
Is that where we need to go? Or is that where you need to get?
I need to get to it.
Just plug something in with it. Germ hands.
Germ hands? That's a level up. You've improved.
So,
So,
Don't touch me.
Penn,
Don't touch me.
Penn has pretty much decided to do it but not mention it.
cool.
So,
He basically says, we'll await your response, please make it swift. Our window is narrow, so... But you,
But- yeah, so
yeah, but when you want to reply to that, let me know and we'll do that.
I think after this conversation,
cool.
should reply.
Guys, what's next? What's Jones's thoughts
That's
on all
keep
of this?
slaves, right?
Yeah, they may have imprisoned slaves in the vault. That's the thing.
Maybe. Yeah, ask CJ. That would be very grim.
Yeah, pretty damn good.
It's an Egyptian thing.
Yeah. If they do, then yeah, we will get them right. Yeah. Like that has suddenly made it go. Oh, it's a selfish super want to steal everything. Oh, if that's a thing, yeah, let's fix that.
Do you remember how long Alto's been dead for? Nope. Like 5 years?
Skeleton.
That
Did I really want to take all the stuff
Because
from as well?
that was like said a while ago.
Cool, I
It was said like possibly when on board the Cadillac.
Because they may restock it with fresh slaves.
Again. Well, as you-
fees up An Daar.
No, Anton had not here.
Not like this.
Yeah. I think from past dealings, I'd say we have dealt with huts before, having done jobs before them. That would be one of the reasons why you would dislike hut space,
I hate hot space.
because it's probably where we get our worst jobs from. So I don't have much issue stealing from the huts.
Oh, I've got absolutely no issue still with that. Zero.
No issue stealing from Jedi's.
There's no Jedi's here.
Don't be so racist.
There's at least one Jedi between you.
Is that the one on our minds or in the crystal? Jumping between us. What do you think, Miss Stevens?
A very low chance of success.
0 chance of success. Why don't we wait her on?
Never
Hasn't
tell
that
me the
been-
odds, Miss Jones.
Hasn't that been like everything we've done? Ever?
Out of character from you. Are there more pressing matters to deal with than EJ's vault job?
Oh, there's one.
One, yeah.
There's one, but that'll probably get debunked instantly when I ask the very valid question about the box.
Okay, well, 1 second, then do you want to finish the conversation with EJ first?
Yeah, finish that.
You still got your parts as well.
Yeah, what's that as well?
Which she's walked in the door with EJ with the parts, obviously.
We'll just put it to a vote. I'm in.
EJ is in.
In.
I brought him here for a reason.
In. Mr. EJ, you have successfully hired the crew of our ship. And that's where the point where he realises there's no name other than the Aurora, and he goes,
Well, I don't think, have you actually said the name?
no,
Yeah.
that's Miss Jones. Miss Jones. What's the ship called? Because I think I remember the conversation where it was like, you can come up with a name.
Miss Jones is silent. Ren moves closer to Miss Jones. The tension builds. It builds. Miss Jhones goes to whisper something. She accidentally licks Ren's ear.
Do I encourage
If you're gonna wait, I'm gonna mess with you.
the crew of the Reticent Rose?
I like the name of your ship.
What the hell is trying? Yes.
Drinks all around. And then just fills out another bottle of booze.
I'll take a bottle to a little bad and a little good and a bit of both.
But please don't drink from the bottle, it's very unhygienic.
I'll raise the glass.
You said bottle.
Oh, sorry. God. You interrupted my good lighting.
Oh, don't take his bottle. Try it.
This is where he suddenly dodges the force.
What neck will you get?
He pulls out his blasters.
So anyway,
Everything keeps going off, there's no messages.
That's the same thing.
ghosts in the machine.
It's just
EJ hired crew. Right. So what happens after that conversation? Tell me. What do you do with who?
Well, I didn't toast.
No?
Because I would be passed out by now if I did. I was tempted to do it. For Radisson Rose.
I'm just waiting to see if you have to have anything to resolve.
Now I'm waiting for you to see what you're doing with EJ.
I'll give him the details of the Rose's landing pad. You know, whereabouts it is in Nalhata, just in case he needs it. Gives the common details so we can communicate with each other. And say we'll need to sort out what we'll need, when exactly the coronation's taking place, and our precise plan to take the role.
Penn would just mention that our ship's going to be wanted after this.
What?
That's if we use it.
Fair point.
We could get invited to the ceremony.
We'll need new clothes.
Yes.
How do you look in a dress? Perhaps pink, fluffy?
I see you've been to many a shindig.
Saber thing.
I'm alright. Well, we're all getting buzzed.
Yep.
So, what are you doing with? So you've updated EG on the Reticent Rose, and what?
I'm fine to call it a night at that point. Don't want to discuss too much at the one time. I want to give everybody time to think out what they think is the best avenue to approach in doing it, and give Miss Jhones, I think, an idea to think up of an inventory we may need for possible jobs. You're our armory person, Jhones.
My contacts are very peculiar on Narshada, but I may be able to help if need be.
See what Lyra might be able to do. Find out her.
Expertise.
No.
Position.
No.
Role.
No.
Describe more.
The things that she can do.
Skill? Is that what you mean?
Her skills. Find out what skills she has available to us. What her limitations are. Find out what she's willing to do.
Lyra just looks at you.
And I look back.
And looks at Penn. And looks back at you.
Beep boop.
And you hear that whistle, that low kind of whistle again. Ooh.
I don't even know if I know you're building your lightsaber.
I don't think you do.
What are we doing?
You keep on the task
Is EJ gone at this point?
It's up to you.
Does EJ
You're
know
EJ.
where we can get
I think this is me.
What, sorry?
Does EJ know where we can get guns for the ship?
So you asked him that before he buggers off?
I'd say he was still there while we were kind of talking about what we were going to do,
Mhm.
just in case he had any input.
Yeah. To be honest, no. He doesn't really know anybody that would be willing to trade with them. Mostly because the last time he bought stuff for his ship, payment was delayed. Indefinitely. But they are good guns. But they are my guns.
Why aren't we using your ship?
Even I would be like, we know how wanted he is.
We know how wanted our ship will be if we have to use it.
We don't need to use either ship, depending on how we do it.
Agreed.
His ship is definitely wanted. It will fail from the get-go. Our ship will be wanted after, when we're maybe rich enough to not care.
Also, P3 will be on standby to do the oh god, we're going to be shot by other ships. So he will flying cover.
Okay.
That part's explained.
Blow open the vault doors.
Do you think if that was possible, they wouldn't have been blown open by anyone? The problem is nobody knows where the vault is.
Ah, but he does.
Who?
EJ. So we need to follow.
He has the key in.
Right. Okay.
That's it.
So definitely, as they're taking the body back, is the best option, because then we don't need to find out where it is when they go to open it and take the stuff away. Although my plans are always good. If we find out where it
Quick
is
dial clear.
when they take the body away, most of the security will be going with the body. So it'll be least defended while the body's away at the ceremony.
If it's indeed defended.
Hmm?
If indeed it is defended.
Yeah.
Which is unknown.
So if you can find out where it is, Hacker Man.
Hacker person.
No, she's Hacker Man because she has the epic mullet and the glasses.
Oh.
Just-
Just fair, who cut your hair when you were out for that week? Nobody.
Don't,
Obviously
just,
become a mullet.
just don't hack too much time.
Right, what else?
If you can find that location, we'll hit it when the body's been taken away. If by the time the ceremony, if the ceremony is going to be starting relatively soonish and we still don't know that location, we will follow it back and go in then. Does that sound like a good plan?
I'm with you.
Yes, you got.
So it's the best we can always hope for.
That feels to be the autobiography of my life. The best I have.
I'm a wing it type. Just get in there and go for it.
Yes, yes, yes. And he kind of puts his arm around you, like to the point where he puts his arm right around you, lifts your hand around the cup, and clinks them, and then swigs it.
That's no. I go to take a swig now.
Yeah.
Oh.
EJ is mighty merry at this point, I think.
So, I saw that the Black Codex was in the vault, in amongst all the
Treasures.
stuff.
Instantly, you see AJ not be so quite drunk, and in terms of as if.
No, sorry, this was me asking.
Oh, you're asking me? I thought you were
Yeah.
asking EJ.
No, sorry, I was asking out of character.
Yeah.
I was
so
just clarifying what I saw.
The Black Codex is what you've been asked to connect to,
Mhm.
and that is inside the vault.
Mhm.
That is it.
Does that mean I've seen where the location of the vault is, or is it just that
No,
in this vault it is?
In the vault
Uh-huh.
is that.
Yeah, that's what I was
So your
just
job is
double
to
checking.
find out where the vault is.
Yes, cool. I was just double checking.
That's
I'd
2
understood.
people that have asked you to find out.
Yeah.
Perhaps you can get Mr. Robot to help.
You mean
That's
the
fun.
droid?
Yeah.
Now I know more about Mr. Robot, this plot is even spookier.
Is it?
Really? Is it?
Well, I knew nothing about Mr. Robot until you guys were talking about it today, so.
Or were you saying that to wind you up?
No, it could be
Is this all in your head?
the wrong person to make that joke to.
Is it?
So
Is it you were in the dark bits as much as we were?
we all were. So
So I think at this point, I think she'd just fill up her compad, making it look like she was starting to find it, and just message back when I'll do it.
you just see the logo pop up again, and it says, "It will be a pleasure doing business with you, Luminae," and then it gives you details. I need to pause you on that
Sure.
because I need them to have a conversation to close the night off.
Do you have a hacker name? Like, is that something Luminae would have had? Being hackery?
I don't think she would, because that would.
That was my exact instinct.
Yeah, because that would mean that a presence of hers would be noticeable, where she just kind of.
She's not in it for the fame, she's in it for the survival.
Yeah, she just wouldn't. Every time she'd hack, she'd make it look
It's
like
mostly
somebody
because
else.
he keeps calling you by name. And I
Yeah.
was more thinking, even if she doesn't
The
have
name she
one.
doesn't use as well,
Mm,
because everybody knows her as Penn.
yeah. Because even if you don't have one, I feel like she might want to try and create
Sold
one.
your legs to EJ. He said he needed them for a
Like,
plan.
this is the
escape
point
plan.
where you're like, right, if he's going to keep calling me by something, I'm
So
going to
back
need
then,
him back
what
to
if
everything.
Literally someone's
So, okay, the message you get, I'll just tell you just now, it gives you details to meet a contact to collect the item, the kind of data jack that you need. It gives you the details to go collect it. It asks when will you be able to meet the contact. So when will you be able to meet your contact? It will be on Narshada.
On our step. When is like the plan? When's the
There is
coronation?
no time limit on this right now. You don't want me to put a time limit on it, trust me.
No, I was just
Do I have a
checking if I'd missed
conversation
something.
with him to have when she's done?
What, sorry?
Do I have a conversation with him to have?
That would be probably the next logical conversation to have.
Right,
There
because I was going to go to the toilet.
Because
I'll
I
wait,
was.
I'll wait.
Oh, feel free to.
I think she'd say the next day then.
Okay, cool. You get details of a location to be at, and when someone comes up to you and asks you for the time, and the phrase to say back,
Okay.
and whatnot, all that very clandestine stuff.
It's
And that'll be it. That'll be the exchange that happens.
okay.
Now you have the check, and then
There is no on the rules of Leningrad.
yeah, these guys in Russia are pig.
Me in Russia, pig, swine, swine. That's me, German, swine. Swine.
I'm actually going to flash to that part just now because while we're waiting on Stephen to get back with me as well. So the next day, how'd you go about this?
I think she'd just tell everyone else because she'd been cooped up for so long. She just needed a walk and just
Yeah.
needed to go outside and get the fresh air of Narshada, and then just kind of ambles her way so she doesn't look like she's walking with super purpose to where she's meant to be.
Well, it's a relatively, I guess, normally dark night on Narshada. You're standing at like a random corner intersection place, obviously, with all the neon lights of beautiful Blade Runner-esque inspired vistas, and you hear like commotion down like in a kind of nearby kind of almost open air stalls where food and everything's being sold and various whatnot, and ladies and gentlemen of the night and such are everywhere, and you hear like random commotion from one of the stalls, and a whole bunch of kids run past. And one of the kids stops and tugs on you and asks you for the time.
She would look a bit, or no, she wouldn't. She'd feel a bit confused, but know enough not to act it and just reply with the phrase she was going.
Cool. You feel like something would put into one of your kind of like robe pockets, and then the kid just kind of runs off laughing.
Okay. Like she would check her pockets just as she was walking away in the other direction.
You can definitely feel like a data jack thing. It's
You
almost
don't
like
have your wallet.
Yeah.
no, you have your kidney. No, you have it's maybe twice the length of this pen.
Okay.
Like, so it's about, let's say it's a foot long. In fact, let's say it's about a foot long, and it just looks like the thing that R2 has that jacks into computers. It's just one of those.
Okay.
With a giant red button on it.
Almost.
Yeah. That was the instructions were to plug in, push button, walk away. And that was it. So yeah. So that happened the following day. Jhones, anything you want to do while EJ is in the room? Nothing you can think of?
No.
Nah? What about in general, what about between you and An Daar?
Oh yeah. You got the parts. Thank you.
Yeah.
Friendly hug. Probably can't wait.
Maybe go building it.
What?
Will we have a go building this?
Sure. Why not? Could never go wrong, surely. It's only a lightsaber.
Roll
Surely it
mechanics.
won't explode.
Roll discipline.
Collaboration.
Or lower. Pick. I think I know what you're going to pick.
Yeah, discipline. I mean, my load isn't bad to be honest either, but I mean, discipline's just disgusting right now. So, why not?
Discipline's good, but lower's lower.
Well done.
Like that. In fact, you go first because I need to like take up most of the pool.
Play mechanics. Intelligence. I only have 2.
I think that's Ren's sheet.
It is, but I know what I have. I just didn't know what
Intelligence.
characteristic it was. So 2.
Okay. 3 difficulty, 2 black.
Okay.
You're rolling mechanics. No joke.
What's happening?
No, shit.
What's
Let's
your
check out the
panicking?
lightsaber.
Oh no.
I'm going to take this opportunity
Yeah.
to remind you there's the destiny
I'm
pool.
gonna probably think about the Destiny Pool. But
Do what?
We
Can
can't
I
do
do
anything
with
to
the
that
Destiny
pool,
Pool?
can we?
Yeah, you can't do anything.
Can I
with
just
it.
make the lightsaber for the Destiny Pool?
What, sorry?
Can I make the lightsaber for the Destiny Pool?
You can definitely give him a boost by just spending a destiny point, yeah?
Yeah.
Instead of you having to roll.
Yeah.
Because you need to explain to him what all those parts do.
Alright.
That's what this roll is.
Okay. I thought it was me.
He has to make it.
Yeah, I've got to do the whole meditating bits floating with me all coming together and lightsaber,
Okay.
wacky stuff.
Yeah.
Missed
Ooh.
it.
Go with it.
Making it so. It just doesn't want to flip around and wants to be like,
Hi guys.
let's see what happens. Yeah, nothing. It's fine. But I didn't do
Actually,
that.
shit.
So,
Your roll.
Oh my god. You didn't do that?
I know.
No, that is fucking... That was a triumph for everything.
I know what it was.
Sorry,
Let's
sorry.
move on.
Why would you do that?
Like what stuff?
Because that wouldn't have happened if I hadn't. I would
Same.
have rolled at a different time in different orientation.
That's the thing, you should never roll that.
What is the difficulty? It is average.
Okay then.
You might be
Excuse me,
doing
getting ready to like upgrade.
Do you have touch of fate?
No, I don't need to rush it.
Do you want to spend a
Oh,
destiny
that's
point
right,
to
you
make
were
that
boosted
another
in
yellow?
yellow.
Use the Force, Luke.
I don't have that.
I feel like that.
I don't need it.
But you are getting boosted. Do
You are
Oh, we're
getting
getting
this
this
you want to spend a destiny point to upgrade that? It's more
No.
likely to get a triumph if you have to upgrade that.
Yeah, but...
We have a lot.
I say we all out voting.
Go for it.
Yeah,
We don't have any other yellows, do
We
we?
don't have any.
You have 4 yellows. There's 4 yellows.
That's the point else.
There's 4 yellows.
These
Okay. No, I
from
don't know
either
where it
side.
is, but there's 4 yellows.
I don't see why you'd go on a floor.
There's a whole load of ones sitting on review.
How many reds are there, sorry?
There
There's
are
2
2
Reds,
reds.
2 reds.
I think there definitely was 4 yellows.
There's 4 yellows, 2
Yeah,
reds,
there's
2
4
2
yellows.
of these.
Lift all of this.
8 details.
Keep lifting. Yep.
You did push stuff off again.
But you were sitting on 2 dice.
Was I?
Yeah, you stood up.
Yes, because you pushed dice all over me.
Because you're the dice man.
Shall we just roll like
What's
the
it
3
say?
for now and then look
Oh, you could roll a red.
look after
Yeah,
we've done the
that's-
recording?
that's
Oh,
it.
you got it.
His pen stole it.
Yeah.
Do you need to tell us where?
I'm pointing, it's like that. Yeah, Ryan's on.
I'm pointing. We can't see under where you're pointing.
I could see Ryan kind of manoeuvring towards it. Manoeuvre. Right, okay, here we go. Men's pool. Oh my.
Imagine that's failed.
Yeah,
Right. Fill it in.
yeah,
And flip that to 1.
Good idea. Fuck that one. So. Oh, and fuck that. Right, and I'll fuck this one as well. That isn't actually as successful as you would think it would have been. Success in free try. Not
Three
trial
trials.
free.
Success and
Advantages.
three
Advantage!
Cool.
I'm really glad we gave you that extra dice.
Yeah.
Because imagine that was the extra dice we gave you.
Tell me,
If you rolled with it, you might have rolled 3 trials.
so, regardless, tell me what Jhones says to him before he does anything. How do you put it across? How engaged is Jhones?
These are the parts you're looking for.
It's that
They're-
part I'm looking for.
These are the parts you're looking for.
You can have connected bits and stuff, obviously.
Yeah.
The small mechanical job can have happened.
The grammar. I doubt it's what Jedi use, but this will hopefully do.
I would be smiling. I would just be like, how define mysteries.
Is that right?
What? Yeah, give me my comfort. Oh,
He wants to be good.
give me that conflict.
Then I think I would be proud that your lightsaber is reflecting you. It's not what Jedi would do, but it suffices.
So, tell me what happens next. Where are you doing this in front of everyone?
Yeah, I'm doing this in front of everybody, why not? Sure.
Is EJ still there?
No, I think he just got him at this
Okay,
point.
I was just like,
this,
what
is,
happened?
this is the later times.
Lucky G knows pretty much everything right now, there's no points. Yeah, I'll just go for it.
How did you know I was listening?
They're all hearing.
Can
You
I
don't
actually
whistle
go
before I
check?
left, did he?
Can I go check the pocket that I saw him take something out of?
You
You
can,
can't find it.
you can, yeah.
Where?
Just in case he put something into this.
I guess I would just kind of like go into like the good old fashioned meditative stance, and just start imagining like how I would think we would all piece together. Just going with it, going with the flow, putting them all together.
So they're all like, laid out in front of you just now, yeah?
Right.
Cool. I guess, who's in the room with them? Everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. What's everybody doing while he's just meditating? Because you just see him sit and meditate for like maybe a good 5 minutes before anything happens.
I'm paying attention.
Looking out the window.
Yep.
I'd be keeping an eye on him just because of the
Of course.
crystal.
That's fair enough.
I'm
Where's the
trying to
crystal?
learn.
Where's the crystal? Is it
Crystal, Crystal would be kind of sitting in front of me as well.
Cool. As you can see, everybody sees like one of the parts float up, and then you see another part kind of float up, and they just kind of stay, and you see again another random part as they all slowly take place, and then you see the crystal float up in the middle of them all, and then the parts rearrange tighter over it. You can see, obviously, remember I showed you the crystal is like a really weird shape as well. You can see how this has been like a really almost quite bulbous top to the housing of the crystal, kind of big square box type, kind of weird.
Another box.
I know, right?
Is it a cross guard?
No, it's a kind of really kind of almost janky outcropping. Kind of really, this wasn't exactly super high quality metal. This was just random bits off random bits of things, and that have all kind of been fused together to suit the fit of this. You see the handle form, and then slowly you just see more and more parts connect. You see something entirely different happen.
Oh no.
You see someone assembling it for you,
Oh,
and then at the end, it's held to the side and held out to you.
take it.
Cool. You only see the thing float
Mm-hmm.
and be handed to him.
Fantastic. What a rush. Guess I've got a lightsaber then.
Yeah, have you tried to turn it on yet? Because you
Oh,
don't.
yeah.
You don't.
Bomb.
It doesn't stop, you've got a hole in the
Oh god damn it. Press the button. No, nothing.
Oh, you wanted a button?
You just said you wanted a housing to put it in.
And with him pushing the button,
Bomb.
the lightsaber sparks into a beautiful orange blade.
Fantastic. You're not jamming.
18 sessions in, man. I got your back.
Finally.
You didn't say it was going to be difficult.
Yeah, I did.
Did.
I think it's pretty easy, actually.
It's just a lot easier than I expected.
Nah, that part was easier.
There's a reason why that one was easy. He didn't do much. No offense. He did a lot.
Yeah, this is the point we weren't even meditating, you were just like, who?
What?
Who do you?
I think you've been handed it. Wow.
That's off my lights.
Tell me.
Handed it.
You've been handed it, you sparked it, it's on. What happens?
Probably feeling pretty.
Everyone's bathed in a slightly orange glow.
Remember that orange light I was talking about? Yeah.
Prophetic.
I probably wouldn't be saying much. I'd probably just be smiling and pretty happy because I mean, yeah.
Pride. More pride.
I think at this point Ren would say, I don't know much about the Jedi, but I know how important that is meant to be. So well done.
You hear in your voice, like in your ear, sorry. And when are you getting yours?
Let me take it right.
Shut up, Swindler.
You probably still look confused. Because you've discussed nothing yet. That's
Well,
just twice he's called you Swinder.
I think I would pick up on him, to shut up Swinder being aimed in my direction, but knowing that he knows, so I think I would just turn to her and go, Swinder.
She's not there anymore. That was all she said.
Oh, she's such a... Oh!
Why would she do anything you wanted?
Such a wee tease!
Batman.
So, do you just vom play about with it? What? Tell me.
I wouldn't play about it. It's dangerous. It's dangerous.
Oh man, you are telling them.
Yeah, extremely dangerous.
You've not told anyone.
No.
Secret messages?
Mm-hmm.
Don't know if anything.
Yeah.
No.
So, anyway, after the lightsaber shenanigans, I believe you two were going to have a conversation before EJ bumped in.
Were we?
Yes.
Like, I honestly don't know.
Remember he walked in and said, shut it, Swindle, the first time? And then I had EJ walk in.
What did you do with the holocron? Hence why.
Holding his lightsaber.
I think I would, like... Okay,
What did you do with it?
Oh, you.
Did you do the box? Holocron.
I don't know. It vanished. I believe I asked you where it went. When I came to from my first encounter with, or one of my encounters with her, it was gone.
That complicates things.
Did you think I had done something with it? This was knowledge you had.
I know. I want that to be in character.
No, I mean, I knew that you broke it, and I knew you didn't have it. Not the character, did I? Did I? Oh well.
What? I literally woke up and went, "Where's it gone?"
You
Can
went to
see
touch the holocron, you got smacked across the room, you came to, the holocron was gone and he was worried. Understatement.
Very worried. Okay. We need to find ourselves another holocron.
Like, it was very difficult to get that one.
I know.
That is not what you understand, by the way.
What?
You don't need to find another one.
Is
That's all covered.
that go?
Yeah, that's covered.
Oh! Then, come with me.
Like, that part, like, let's maybe do that over again. That part's covered. The dodgy part was the part you agreed to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dodgy.
Yeah. And
I'm in it.
that's the part that covers that.
I'm in it 2 minutes.
So, do you want to start that conversation again?
Yeah, we'll restart. We have something to meditate on. Can you come with me, please? Somewhere quiet.
Sojourner to the
Preferably.
Where else will we go? We don't really have anywhere else unless we
I guess
go
that's
outside.
right. I guess we
Come
probably
on,
should
climb up.
have some
The
some
roof?
guards. Nah, we probably should just stay here. Yeah,
That was easy.
this might. Yeah, we might need some eyes on us.
Okay.
So let's do this then, I suppose.
What are we doing?
Meditating.
On what?
Stay in character for this, I quite like this.
I can't meditate like you can. Like, on what?
Right.
At any point you can ask me questions, obviously as a GM, but I'm going to see what happens.
Try and keep it.
I trust you, but that doesn't mean I can do exactly what you want to do.
I'm trying to think of what would we be up, like again on the meditating on.
What is meditation? It's what you make of it, isn't it?
Certainly is. Why don't you
Do you have
meditate
any
on
way in
Swindler?
this? Does Penn?
Pardon?
Does Penn have any way in this?
And Swinda is.
Oh, I forgot it. Her name's Swindler.
You fill me with such confidence. And
Yeah. There's a lot going on, okay? There's a lot going on.
now, I just want to point out, for everybody's sake, no good has ever came from me meditating.
Yeah, let's hopefully change that today.
Is there a risk involved?
The GM does not say.
No.
Okay. So, why do we need eyes on us?
Okay, I'll rephrase, not for you.
Okay. But
Right.
there is for others.
Like, at this point, last time you two meditated together, all of this started. Probably best you don't do it alone.
That was fair.
As long as you
That's
don't,
An Daar's opinion on that conversation.
as long as you don't
Involve her?
meditate with us.
What? Sorry?
No, not
Listen,
meditate with you. I'm watching you two.
Because whatever this is, I don't want you to be part of it.
I don't want to be part of it either.
Let's keep it that. I think,
it's the most nicest non-bonding bonding I've ever seen.
I think I'd actually go get my pistols and give them to you. Because mine's are better than yours.
Yes.
And he'd lose them anyway.
Yeah. Just.
Yeah. I'd still be sitting on the bed and I just kind of sit them on my lap.
Don't know if you'd noticed, but I did flick them to stun as I handed them to you. Like,
You mean deliberately, obviously?
yeah.
Yeah. I figured when you said I'd want that to be as noticeable as possible. Stun. I've wrote on a notepad. Stun.
You know.
She doesn't. You've not seen her move, but her gun's in her hands.
Also, Jhones knows like next to nothing about what's going on.
She knows more than enough. Like, she knows to be like, oh, they're going into they're doing the thing again.
You know nothing about any women in Andy's head.
Let's do
What
this.
Exactly.
Let's do this, I suppose.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, are you gonna roll to meditate together?
I'm doing it. Using it. Doing it.
In for a penny.
Both roll discipline for me.
Good luck, because I have none.
Houston, get disciplined.
I will, but first I need dedication.
Disciplined?
Then I need all the other force powers. Then I'll get the discipline.
Is it not like 5 experience for you? 10.
That, do you know how many force powers 10 experiences? That's like 2 force powers.
That's true.
Now, what's my difficulty?
I want you to roll without difficulty.
You always roll with it difficultly.
I know the difficulty. I know how difficult this is.
You can do it.
There'll be no dish results on my side. They'll just be how well you do. Excellent. So it's not those.
That was quite conclusively successful
On his part.
on him.
You really can't meditate at all, actually, can you?
No,
The best you've done was getting into the holocron the first time.
That's because I used the force pretty much rather than anything else.
because he's forced these ones.
So, narratively, it actually works again incredibly well. Who would know? Without even having difficulty dicing. You feel incredible resistance for some reason. But maybe you don't want to meditate on this. But you're trying. Describe how that goes to me. So like when you've ever, like you've been given an option to do something and you couldn't think of anything worse to do in your life, that is the feeling that came over you when he's like, let's sit. As soon as you sat to meditate, that's when it kicked in. You were fine until you sat down.
I think I'd feel that, and I'd try and recognise where it's coming. Like, try and realise it might not be me. Like, that's I try and push past, but then I just can't. I guess almost feel like it's my decision to be like, no. I know I said nothing. No good comes from this. It's off. No, it's an awful idea.
So that's what you're saying as you're about to meditate.
You're saying it's an awful idea. You're saying it outright.
Yeah. What's An Daar's response to that?
The only awful idea would be letting that witch stay inside your head. How do you know it's not the witch telling you it's an awful idea?
I don't.
Then screw your feeling. Sit back down and meditate, please.
Can I flip a destiny point to try and push past it again? Guess I just roll again.
So you sit back down, you kind of shake the feeling, and you feel yourself kind of being as if you're sitting in a boat going down the river. You know you're in the boat, you went in the boat yourself. The river isn't something you control. That's the feeling you have. And you're in, and you start to kind of drift into, again, this weird feeling of you're in a boat, there's a river, you're going somewhere, you have an idea of where you're ending up. You don't.
I just want to say that as Ren is feeling the resistance, and that, you know, it feels like he is saying to himself, this is a bad idea. What's pushing me isn't what he said, it's what An Daar said. It's An Daar, I trust An Daar. And that is why I'm pushing. I'm going against basically what I think is me, because I trust what he said. So that, just to give you an idea of the mindset he's approaching.
Cool.
That's what gives him the extra strength this time that he didn't have before.
There's a sense of foreboding, fear almost, not quite on. It's more like worry, if that makes sense. Concern, worry, foreboding, a sense of doom impending, but not fear in the weak sense that fear can come across as. That's what's consuming you right now, like kind of difficult to feel or think. That's just running through you, and just worry entirely, but more of the this needs to work, or you know it's at stake.
Yeah.
And you both can see the temple of Rishi, but you aren't there. And you see at one side the woman, and at the other side the woman.
Swinda and Swindark.
Swinda and Swinda. And we're done for tonight.
Cliffhanger.
Yeah.
That was good. We're getting places, Stephen.
I'm getting a saber.
We're getting places and you're getting a saber. Technically, I already got one.
That might be
Using
orange.
training one.
That's the one I meant.
Oh, is that your one, Nico?
I think he meant yours.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, no.
Both.
I mean, did you just want to put bets on this before? Because it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, it's been very
I
interesting.
remember how when we started, I was like, man, I'm gonna have to stop going dark. So I'm gonna have to. You're gonna be going dark all the time,
Yeah, but
Mr. Paragon.
He did say that he might go dark as soon as you go dark, so you have to not be dark for him
Yeah.
to not go dark. So that is you stopping him go dark. I mean, that still could happen. Anyway, experience we'll do it after conflict.
I've seen what happens to me when I fail you in the temple.
4 conflict to An Daar. Can you know why?
Pride, more pride.
No, none of the pride got you conflict because it wasn't really pride, it was more just joy. 2 conflict for lying
Okay.
and 2 for using the lightsaber.
Oh, yeah, of course. I forget, god damn
Roll
it.
your d10.
Oh, sorry.
This could be the turning point.
Could be
This could be
something.
your paragon.
Could be Paragon.
It's the D100 again, but yeah.
You're gonna be Paragon.
Oh,
It's the Paragon. 72. 72.
Oh my god.
We're all light side.
No, you are.
That's scary. Scary. Didn't expect the media man to actually go into the light side, I think.
Sometimes the heart.
What's your final
total?
total?
72.
72.
72.
It's about that damn time that we lost An Daar with 8 stories tall and a Jedi from the New Republic era. The Old Republic era, I meant to say. Old habits.
How old do you think she is?
Can I see pencil? You said?
No.
I gave you a pencil. It was orange.
No.
Yeah, it's over here.
DVB has it somewhere. Ah, no, Danish. It's my god.
I can't believe you were the first to get to 72.
It's
I'm quite proud of you. Well done.
What does he get for being a paragon apart from being shiny?
different skill.
There's a
Force
couple
pebbles switch up.
It's not only that though, there is built-in bonuses.
Well,
Just like an extra.
I'll go over them next
Threshold or
session
something.
for you in detail, or you can look them up if they're your own, but there's a paragraph in the book about it.
I'll read it up when I get
yeah.
in the house as well.
Obviously I couldn't predict you were going to hit that, so I didn't particularly prepare for that.
Mm-hmm.
So I had no idea if it was going to happen, given the options you were given. Right, so session 18 XP. We are waiting.
Try to remember what all happened then.
Yeah, it was actually kind of packed full of.
There's a lot of stuff. I've just thought of like 10 different scenarios. Like,
I don't know if we really did anything though. Like,
I
it
feel
felt
like, yeah.
more of a reaction.
yeah, it was
Game.
all very it was very reactionary.
Because there was so much plot you were giving us, there wasn't really like a lot for us to create other than respond.
See, it's cheating about me saying something that I did, but
It's not you.
but
that's
Penn
exactly
saying
the
my
point.
friends was a big point for her.
Mm-hmm.
It was like her
totally
admitting
get
it.
That's the point we're meant to say.
Not being a
Like,
loser.
think of your own things that you did.
Yeah, Penn actually knew.
Always think of the things you did first that you thought were good, and then think about other people's.
Okay, well there we go.
I told Ren to sit down, shut up, and meditate.
You
Not so
did.
many words.
I like the screw what you're feeling patch. That was great.
Screw your fears.
Why did you like that?
Because it was An Daar actually asserting himself and kind of trying to get things done rather than just the two of them not dealing with it.
I guess it's technically one of the first times where he's not just went with the flow. You know,
Yeah.
been like, man, yeah, cool.
Yeah, this is probably the first time I've actually told you to sit down and learn, boy. Sit down and learn. It's probably done that way in life. Right, I'm sorry.
Stop trying to teach me and teach me.
Yeah.
What would would we call that? An Daar asserting authority.
Authority. Go respect my authority.
Oh god damn it.
Fortification.
It's a hard one.
Yeah. Anything else? No.
What else happened? It was a lot of setting up stuff. I think
Yeah.
there'll be a lot more XP in the next session when
Yeah,
we
definitely.
deal with the repercussions of it.
It's almost like I'm trying to do that.
Well, yeah,
but
but
at the same time, I want to see what you could get out of this.
Yeah.
'Cause when I was going through this halfway, and I was like, I don't see much XP coming out of this session based on
No.
what I need to
Because
download.
Yeah.
other than those things, it was mostly just me going, okay, these are plans. And most of it was just going, here are possible plans for the job.
yeah,
And then,
Whereas the only two character building moments really were what I can tell. Unless I've totally forgot something. Lyra obviously can't generate XP on her own,
uh-huh.
obviously. Just so she's not, because that's broken.
Yes.
Obviously, an interaction involving Lyra that pushes your character forward is totally viable,
Uh-huh.
but not on her own.
Yep.
So when I make her do awesome things, eventually,
Uh-huh.
she gets nothing.
well, if we tell her to do those awesome things.
It depends how much that improves your character and drives her forward and encourages your motivations and morality.
Okay.
Like all my decisions for this. So if you did a thing that would normally get you XP, but it happened to involve Lyra, that still counts.
Everyone watched the Firefly episode where they steal the ambulance to break in.
You're
Ariel.
Yeah. Everybody.
Everybody.
That's your homework?
That's okay.
Any
got your
heist
homework?
episode of anything,
Mostly Firefly.
I see.
Because
I
there's
applied the
probably
cortical
more.
stimulators and there was no response. 10 XP, done?
10 XP sounds fine. That gives me 25.
Yeah, I've got enough for a dedication.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, what should that do it up with dedication?
Do you know what?
Right.
I was so annoyed because the only thing that I've got to buy just now is parry, but I have nothing to use parry with.
I know you do.
No, you do.
Really? Like
Yeah.
what are you talking about? I'm genuinely curious.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna be like, you know, you got a dangerous witch in your head. Here's a toilet saber to buy.
I said it's mine.
No, surely you mean she's zzz and you're and he's and I think we're done with session 18. Hopefully session 19 will work.
Alright,
Bye everyone.
Bye.
Goodbye.